Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Today's lesson based on one story when I go for a dana in a devotee house. During we have the dana, and then after that we have the Dhamma discussion. And during the Dhamma discussion, the husband in the family, he asks us that why the husband and the wife often keep arguing each other all the time like that, and but the way he asks is like making jokes, so that we monk don't answer him. Everybody just laugh. But if he asks differently, there would be an answer for this. So today we will find the answer through the teaching of the Buddha. So today's topic is based on two discourse in the Anguttara Nikaya, the collection of number discourse. So today's topic is called Inscribing on Water. So from the topic, the name of the topic, may feel like something not right, because inscribing, engraving, mostly we talk about on the stone or something hard and keep for a long time. But why inscribing on water? So we have so in the Anguttara Nikaya, the discourse, the Buddha talked. There are three kind of people appear are found in the world. What three? The person is like inscribing on the stone, inscribing on the stone. The second one is like inscribing on the ground, and the third one is like inscribing on water. So inscribing or engraving or carving, whatever word you want to use. So why is the person is compared to like inscribing on the stone? And a person who is often angry, often angry, often angry means regular, easy to get angry and non-stop, never try to stop the anger. So that anger, his anger, he hold it for a long time. He easy get angry, but after get angry, hold for a long time, not letting go, and or his anger still in him for a long time. Just like inscribing on a stone. When you inscribe in a stone, when you look at the stone with inscription over there, it lasts for a long time. It not been easily destroyed by water or by the wind, right? So in the same way, the anger, his anger, is lasts for a long time. It cannot be wiped away like tomorrow, no more angry, or next year, no more angry. It may last so many years, maybe until the time he pass away. For some person, they get angry, they hold grudge for their whole life until they pass away. Maybe they will let it go, but maybe not. They will hold grudge to after next life. So that is refers to the first person, like inscribing on a stone, and it can easily to get angry, and that anger can hold for really really long time. So that is the first person. And you may ask that, you may wonder that, is there any how many reason that a person can get angry? There are many reasons. Because that person did something not good for you in the past, so you hate that person, you don't like that person. Or this person, during the current time, they do something not good for you, you hate them. Or they will do something in the future, so you don't like them, you hate them. Or maybe they do something in the past, in the present, or in the future bad for your loved one, your beloved one. They do something not good for your beloved one, so you hate them, you don't like them. Easy to get angry with that person. Or they do something good, but for the person you don't like. You don't like that person, so you don't want that person to get anything good. And that person helped the person you hate, so you also hate that person. And there are one more reason that reason without the get angry without any reason, just like some person that easy to get angry. They go on the road and they uh, there's a rock on the road and hit them, or the stem of the tree hit them, then they get angry easily. That may be a reason to get angry. So, but for this, the first kind of person, when they hold grudge, when they get angry, it easily to get angry, and that anger lasts for a long time. So that is the first person. So the second person is like the person who like inscribing on the ground, like on like the ground or on the sand. So that person is often get angry, but that anger not cannot hold for a long time, because his because the causes, the reason for that anger is unimportant, and he not keep it for a long time. Just like you writing, you inscribe on the ground, or you writing on the ground, or on the sand, it's easily to wipe out. Maybe just after the wind blow the dust, the sand to cover it, or the water, like in the beach, the water will go and destroy what you just inscribe on the ground, on the sand. So in the same way, easy to get often to get angry, but at that anger not last for really long time, because it's quickly worn away by the wind or by the water. So in the same way, it refers to the person often get angry but not last for a long time. So that is the second person inscribing on the ground. And the last person inscribing on the water refer to the kind of person that even he or she being taught, being talked, being spoken to, the other person speak to him with a rough manner, like with cruelty, or with hurt, with stiffness, or with harsh manner, like with harsh word spoken, with harsh and it unpleasant to for us to hear, or with disagreeable manner, with dissatisfaction of the mind. Is it discomfort for our mind when we hear it. So even they talk to us in a rough manner, a harsh manner, or a disagreeable manner, we still try to cohesive, like stay next to them, being unified with them by means of body, like get close to them by body, or still integrate with them, get close to them by means of the mind, like practice meditation together, or learn the teaching of the Buddha together, and still friendly with them, like by means of speech, still talk with them like just a friend, didn't meet for a long time. So even they treat us in a rough manner, a harsh manner, and disagreeable manner. We still try to cohesive with them, integrate with them. We still friendly with them by means of close with them by means of body, speech, and mind. So that person is referred to the person who like inscribing on the water. So you look at the picture. So with the water, we cannot call like inscribing or even writing, because our finger just put on the water. It maybe there's a line on the water, but immediately it gone, right? It destroyed. So in the same way, even been taught in a bad manner, a rough, a harsh, a disagreeable manner. But this person, when he heard like that, he should still try to overcome it, not getting angry, maybe a little, but not too much, and then still try to get friendly with the other person. So it's like inscribing on the water. So in this discourse, we see that there are three kind of person. The first one is the worst one, inscribing on the stone, and it lasts for a long time. When you hold grudge for with other person, it lasts for a long time, maybe until you pass away, you still remember it. And the last one is the best, because um, not get angry, not hold grudge any, even they treat you unkindly, but you still try to be kind to them. So among these two, maybe it's so difficult. Among these three, maybe it's really difficult for us to become the last person, like on the water, right? But at least we should try to be like on the ground, inscribing on the ground. We maybe we other person treat us not so nice, we get angry, but maybe we should keep it just like for a while, for a minute, for a few hours. That's enough. So don't try to keep it long, because it's not easy. It's not easy to overcome a quarrel or anger for a short time. But if we choose that way, our life will be better. That is the first one, the first step. When we look at quarrel, fighting, or angry. So next, we will look further to the curse and the disadvantage of the problem, so we can get over it. So we take another discourse, still in the collection of number discourse, Anguttara Nikaya. The Buddha said, whatever is hate, whatever is dosa, is an unskillful root. Unskillful root is akusala. Unskillful root is akusala. And hate, dosa, is unskillful root. Unskillful refer to is not skillful. Whatever it do is not skillful. Like we said that when we get angry, our mind is no wisdom. And whatever we do without wisdom. And all of these things is unskillful. And whatever the hate, the hate itself is unskillful root, then the person who have hate in his mind also unskillful, because whatever he do through body, through speech, or through mind, it all unskillful. And it's the start. So when a person overcome by hate will curse others to suffer by means of the false statement. So when you overcome by hate, you lost your mind, you lost your wisdom. You cannot think the good thing. You always try to destroy the person you hate, and you may do something really bad, even like murdering or confinement or seizure, or reproach or boycott that person in many ways, and thinking that I'm the mighty one, I'm the powerful one, and might is right. The person who have power is the right person. So I will do whatever I want to destroy that person. So that is another unskillful thing. And because of overcome, because of hate, because of hatred, because of dosa, start from the beginning. So many kind of unskillful thing go after that, and that person do many things unskillful, produce from hate, source from hate, originate from hate, and conditioned by the hate occur to that person. And moreover, when the other criticize him with the true thing, and he's scornful, and no, I don't care, I don't care about other, I don't admit anything. And even the people criticize with false thing, he no make effort to explain anything. I don't care about other person. And that person is called the person who speak out of time, who speaks falsely, who talk meaninglessly. So you see that the person who have hate in his mind and keep for a long time like that, he be overcome with many bad and unskillful quality born from hate. So his life, he's live a good life? No, it's not. Because when you have hate, when you dislike that person, when you have whole grudge in your mind is not free, is not comfortable at all. Your life is he live with suffering, with stress, with anxiety for whole his life, right? And he hold the grudge in his mind. His mind is not comfort already, but he create many unskillful things. He destroy all the person, talk back to another person, do more and more akusala thing. So his life like that. So after pass away, for sure, the bad destination is the thing he should expect, right? Because of hatred, many things come from. So that is the bad thing of the hate. If we still preserve the hate, if we preserve the dosa. But on the other hand, adosa, adosa is the good thing. It's a skillful thing. It's a kusala. So wherever is no hate, that is skillful root. So no hate is have the characteristic of be not being aggressive, have the characteristic of not being opposite, like a friend, like a suitable friend is no hate, is a love, and it have the function of remove the resentment and remove the anxiety, and it show the the pleasant state, just like in the full moon night, the light is so calm, is so peaceful. So no hate or adosa is similar like that. So when the person who have no hate is when they have love in their mind. So that is skillful root. And a person who have no hate, who have adosa, whatever he do in body, by speech, or by mind, is all skillful. Is all kusala action, right? And because he not let hate control his mind, overcome his mind, so he never do something like curse, suffer to other person by the false statement, and he never think that I have power and I will destroy other person whatever I like. He never think like that. He not let the hate produce any unskillful deed for him. And that person, when the other person criticize him with the um, false statement, he will explain, oh, this is not this, is not that, this is the right thing, this is not the right thing. And his life is so happy because um, any the unskillful quality born of hate are removed, are destroyed from the root, and made like the tala tree stump, completely eradicate, never arising again in the future. So for that person, when he practiced more and more, he tried to remove all the root of adosa, just like the tala tree stump. So there's a tree called tala. It's like the palm tree. When you cut let's say cut through it from the top, and it can never grow again. So it's like that. Destroy the adults, destroy the dosa, destroy the hate from the root, and it never arise again in the future. So that's referred to the best state. So in this life, the person who have no hate live really happy life, no whole grudge or other person, and free from distress, free from anxiety. And after this life, if he practice more and more, he may extinguish nibbana in this very life. It is referred to the state of the anagami, the third noble person. So he destroy all of the dosa in this life. And if he practice more, he may attain the arahant and nibbana in this very life. If not, he was born in uh, the uh, the pure board, the five pure board of the anagami, and he may continue to practice over there and attend nibbana over there. So that is the good result of the person who have no hate. So today lesson, we learn about there are three kind of person. The person who inscribe on the stone. Second, the person who inscribe on the ground, and the third one, the person who's like inscribing on the water. So it three refer to the person who, the first one referred to the person who easily get angry and hold it for a long, long time, never let it go, and until he pass away, he might let it go. And the second person, easily to get angry, but easily to get it go, let it go, short time, better than the first person. And the third kind of person inscribing on water, not easy to get angry, even that the other person treat him not so kind, but he still try to be friendly by way of speech, body, and mind to the other person. That is the best among them. If we not cannot be the best like the water, but at least we choose to be like inscribing the ground. Let it go easily. Because if we not let it go easily, if we preserve the hate, nurture the hate in inside us, is an unskillful root. And because of unskillful root, it may overcome us one day and and teach us and show and guide us to do unskillful deed by way of body, speed, and mind, and we might destroy the person we hate. We think that we have power, and that is another unskillful thing. And the person who have unskillful hate in their mind, they live with suffering, anxiety, and they do more and more unwholesome thing, unskillful thing, and his life is destroyed. After pass away, the bad destination is waiting for him. But if we preserve the love, adosa, the non hatred, so it is the skillful root, it's a kusala, and we practice more and more like that. Our life is happy, we live a happy life, and if we practice more and more, we may attain the nibbana. So come back to the question that the husband and the wife often argue each other how to get over it. Yes, we should know, we should choose. Okay, I will inscribe on stone, or inscribe on the ground, or inscribe on the water. And we should know that if we continue to hold the anger in our mind, for ourselves it's not happy at all. For ourselves first, not happy at all. And if we continue to hold it, one day we show it out and destroy other person, because when we get angry, no wisdom, we do things without wisdom, and that is another unskillful thing, another akusala, and it's not good for us too. So we should choose which one is good for us to do through this lesson. So thank you for your listening.
Okay, discussing time. Speaking of angry, anger, dosha, all of us, whether we Buddhist or not Buddhist, we all know that being angry is suffering. Is create a lot of suffering to ourselves and to others around us. And again and again, we were taught how to control our anger, but then it's not so easily to do it. So what can we do? How can we improve, our our life, our way of treating others by not getting angry. So we just have to try again and again the method. So whenever we get angry, we often taught that we need to have loving kindness to others, right? Because we should get angry to say harsh things. So we should have loving kindness. And sometimes you get so angry to the person, you're supposed to have loving kindness to that person, but it's so difficult for you to have loving kindness, right? Right? Let's say your kid, your husband, the one that you share your life with, the one that your kid, the one that you give birth to them, you love them, but when they make you angry, it's so difficult to think the good thing for them, right? Because your mind right now is consumed by hate. So it's very difficult for you to show love or to think something good for them. It's very difficult because how can you have some loving kindness to someone when your mind is consumed with hatred? It's not easy. It's impossible, right? So if that is the case, then you should think about yourself. You see, if you cannot think of others at the moment, then you should revert back, reflect it back to yourself. You are suffering right now because of the anger. And if you cannot have loving kindness to that person at the moment you are, because you were angry at them, then can you have loving kindness to yourself? You can. See, that's the thing. Right now you are very angry, you suffer, then you should have loving kindness to yourself, right? So if you want to have loving kindness to yourself, then you should do something about your anger, right? So you need to let go of it, because right now you are holding, a very burning rod. It's burning you. So what do you need to do? You keep holding a burning rod. What happened? It will burn you. It will cook you, right? So the only thing you need to do is to let go, is to save yourself. That's how we reflect it. So we need to not think about the other, not think about the person who get you angry. You need to revert. You need to reflect back. Right now you are not happy, so you need to be happy. So you need to calm down. You need to work with it, right? Do whatever it takes for you to forget about, whatever that you've been treated or been talked to, right? Go out, take a walk, do something about it so that you can forget about it. So often, we reflect on our state of mind of not being happy. We keep, keep concentrating on our in-breath and out-breath. We need to go out and take a walk, do walking meditation, or do something about it. And not to think about the thing that the other person say that make you angry. Or not to think about the thing that person treat you that make you angry. You don't want to think about it. All you need to do is to concentrating on in-breath and out-breath if you try to sit and meditate. If you want to go and do walking meditation so that your mind can calm, then concentrating on your steps. Walk back and forth, okay? Don't try to be, don't try to get even with that person, because right now it's not going to get any better. You need to work with your mind, right? A lot of people, when they get angry, they often get even with the other person. If you say harshly to me, I will revenge you by saying the same thing. And then back and forth, thing never get resolved. Anger get even worse, right? So you don't want to get even on that one. Need to resort and work on yourself first. That's one way to do it. Another way is, I remember when I was growing up, when I was a little kid, sometimes I say stupid thing to my mother. Okay? All kids do. They get angry at someone, especially the mother. They say stupid thing to the mother. Supposedly, it would hurt the mother. But my mother didn't get angry. You know why? Because I'm just a silly kid. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't think, I don't have the right thinking like the adult. So as a mother, she wouldn't She wouldn't get angry for the little kid who says something that's so nonsense. So she won't get angry. In fact, she cared for me. She tried to teach me, say loving things and all that to calm me down. But she did not get angry at all because I'm the silly kid. I didn't know better. So sometimes you need to treat other people like that because they are silly. They don't know what they're talking about. That's why they say harsh things to other people, right? Sometimes you don't need to tell them like that, but you can reflect it that way. Oh, you just don't know what you're talking about. You don't know how to control yourself. Things like that. Just to not get angry. Or sometimes you go out on the street and some crazy person, I'm talking about really mental person, say something very harsh to you, screaming to your face when you didn't do anything. You just pass by. Would you get angry at that person? He's crazy. He's mentally problem, right? Wouldn't get angry. So when a person who get very angry, he's no different than the crazy person, like that. So you wouldn't get angry like that. You try to have different way to help yourself from not getting angry when somebody says something like that. Then some people also complain about like, oh, if I don't remember what the other person say or treat me, like cheat on me or do a lot of crazy to me. If I don't get angry, then that person will coming back and do it again and again. Well, not holding grudge is one thing. It's different than understand this person can take advantage of you or say harsh thing. You can be preventive, right? Okay, you let go the grudge, but you keep an eye on that person, aware. Don't let that person take advantage of you. Kind of stay away from it or be more wary from what the other person approach. So that's different. Holding grudge is different than aware of the other person might take advantage of you or might say harsh thing. If that person you notice start getting a little bit nasty, you just walk away or change the subject or just don't associate with that person that much. So that way you can save yourself from getting angry. But if that person come unexpected, then I guess there's several ways you can use to use it so that prevent yourself from getting angry. But if you did get angry already, then apply on the meditation part. Walking meditation, reflecting on anger will give you suffering, things like that. So that's several ways the Buddha give us, advise us to approach, when you get angry or prevent ourselves from getting angry like that. Okay. So I think practice meditation, vipassana, especially to work on our attitude, our habit. Then it will help us not get easily getting angry. If you harbor anger, then you prone to get angry easy. But if you work on it, kind of lessen it, then not so easily for you getting angry. But some people, if you're not careful, you hold grudge, you stay angry. When reflected with that, when you die with an angry mind, then what will happen? You will carry the anger in the next life, or that anger will condition for you to be reborn in the unhappy state. So reflect that, then you will teach yourself not getting angry like that. So there's sort of a way for you to think about it. If you try, you can do it. Okay, and I think anger is a common thing that everybody tries to avoid, whether you are Buddhist or not, because everybody sees the the suffering right there. Yeah, angry causes a lot of suffering and destructive, right? Yeah. So there you have it. Work on your meditation, reflecting on the the suffering that caused by anger, and you should have loving kindness to yourself. Yeah. Okay. So you have any questions? Anything? I think I think uh-huh. Don't do that. Yeah. You see, that's the thing. Sometimes we have become so vengeful, revenge and getting even. Sometimes it won't work out that way. Yeah. Hmm. And you notice, yeah. Hmm. Okay. So let me ask you this. Among all the people around you, whose are the people that you mostly get angry with? The one that closest to you, right? Your husband, your kid. Why is it? Do you know this? Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Yeah. There's two things. First, expectation. Expectation is the number one that get us angry and unsatisfied the most. Expectation. You are my you're my husband, you're my wife. I love you. I care for you. Why you do something like that to me? Or I love you, then you should love me back. And if expectation is the number one that cause a lot of problem, a lot of angry in exactly. And number two, the second one is because we are so close, we easily can say whatever that we exactly. We are not so wary, not careful. But what you say could actually make the one that you love most get hurt, right? But when you go out to other people, you become more wary. You be careful with what you say because that one person can actually beat the heck out of you. But mother or husband or wife, they won't do that because they care, they love for you, right? See, that's the thing. We take things for granted. We take things for granted. We are so close. We take things for granted. We tend not to be careful in what we do and what we say. That's how we offend the one that we love most. So that's two things. Expectation. So I don't mean that you don't expect a lot from your loved one, but try to. It's okay, right? If you love, then you should love regardless, right? Don't expect in return, right? Because we expect our kid to be respectful to us, but sometimes our kids are not so respectful. We get angry, but yeah, they take things for granted. Actually, it's not that they don't respect you, but they take for granted. They think that oh, you close, and sometimes they just bust it out without thinking. So our job is to remind them that you are the kid, I'm the parents, I'm the one who taught you, and kind of remind them. But don't get angry because kids need to be educated sometime, right? And after all, you are the one that helped them, the provider, right? Even though they are grown now, but they need to be grateful that you brought them up. So need to be reminded. That's all. Don't get angry. Yeah, and expectation. Sometimes, um, you do a little bit extra. It's okay, right? I think the expectation is the one that 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 get all the problem, right? And the Buddha taught metta is without expectation. You just give and don't expect in return. And whatever you get in return, think of it as a bonus, right? Think of it as a bonus. Yeah, it's a reward. So that's okay. Because you give birth to your children and you have the responsibility to take care of them. Don't expect them to take care of you when you get older. But if they do, that's a bonus, right? So it's okay. They didn't ask to be reborn. I didn't ask to be born. We consummate them because we want to have the kid. So when you have it, you have the responsibility to take care of them. Don't ask for don't expect them to return the favor. But if they do, it's a bonus. That's it. Then life solved. But Asian parent not like that. They expect the kid to take care of them when they get older. And if they don't, they say, oh, you are so ungrateful. And then they turn around and say, hey, mom, I didn't expect to be born. You consummate me. I didn't choose to be born. You make me come to exist. So if you are the one who makes them, then it's not their fault, right? So it's a bonus if they come and revolt. But I tell you, it goes both ways. If you care for them, you love them, you be there for them, automatically they will come back. Some parents not be there for the kids. And then when they grow older, exactly. And then when they go older and then they expect the kid to attend them. It's not fair. Exactly. So, exactly. So if the parents sacrifice for the kids, more likely the kid will return the favor. Okay. So don't be like the train that people think that, oh, I raised the kid and the kid should take care of me when I'm old and I cannot take care of myself. Mhm. 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 Mm. Uh, 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 let's see now. Mm. 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 Uh-huh. Mhm. Mm. Mhm. Mm. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, you raise them well, and they take care of you. They look after you. But that's the usually. But if some parent, some good parent, they take good care of the kids. But maybe the kid not so good to the parent when they got older. But that's how it is. You cannot get angry for that. Yeah. So sometimes the nature of the person, you cannot expect them to return the favor or to care for the older parent. So, hmm yeah, yes, right. See, that's you, but not everybody is the same. Yeah, and also in Asian culture, that the kids are the reflection of the parents. So how you live with your parents, the kid will learn from that. So that's another thing too. So anyway, a lot of I see a lot of people complain about the kid not being so grateful or not being so caring when the parent get older, but there always something behind it we don't know. But I always tell them that, okay, you did your part. You actually take up the responsibility, and that's good. You fulfilled your life. You fulfill your responsibility. Whatever you get back, think of it as a bonus. If they don't, then that's how it is. Okay, and I think it's better that way. Okay, yeah, yeah, exactly. Think of it, then the problem is going to be lessened. Yeah, yeah. So there you have it.